this dude is an absolute marauder, high-level wrestler, and when he is at his suffocating best, punishing UFC fighters on the canvas, looks like he might be able to make a real concerted world title run, at least to me.
You know, not many guys can use that skill set almost singularly. We saw Khabib Nurmagomedov early in his career essentially just wrestle and dominate people. And that is the approach that this young man is taking. He is so good at getting in your face and making you work. You gotta be preemptive. You cannot allow him to grab your leg. If you get your leg, you're going down. You gotta be moving, you gotta stay on your feet, because this guy, if he gets your leg, he's like a dog on a bone, and it's that single leg, a thing of beauty.
And he basically guaranteed a finish here tonight. Certainly believes the takedown is gonna be there, and we will not be surprised if he goes for one over.
But John, is that in the matchup, or is that in his belief in his skill set that he's gonna finish this fight? Unreal.
Well, his boxing has been on point throughout his UFC career, and gotta figure there's gonna be plenty more where that came from here in this matchup tonight.
But yeah, it's what he does. I mean, this guy is as good a boxer as we've ever had in the UFC. He is so good at popping that jab, and then when you enter, create just enough space to let the right hand drop. And if the right hand ain't landing, look out for his beautiful left hook. When you do that much great work with your hands, you will be thought of as one of the best boxers in the UFC. You start to put yourself along the lines of the great guys like Jorge Masvidal and so many others that fight behind that specific skill set.
Yeah, Max Blessed Holloway as well, and it is going to be interesting in this particular matchup. Good chin on the other side. Will he be able to get that knockout? Certainly going to go for it here tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Bo Nickal! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go round one, featuring the 2019 Big Ten Athlete of the Year and former 3-time NCAA Division I All-American, Bo Nickal. Don't be surprised if he shoots for a takedown early, but we also have seen in fights prior, when the opponent is too expectant of a takedown, Bo Nickal's power will be heard from either way. So much pressure and hype surrounding Bo Nickal. We'll see if he can get the job done here tonight and remain on that UFC middleweight championship trajectory.
Last man standing.
Well-timed overhand there by Nickal. Oh, nice takedown defense there. Looked like the boxer might have even cracked a wry smile. The wrestler tried to get him down. 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, that's him just kind of acknowledging that the work that he put in is paying off, paying dividends. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks over to the corner and gives him a wink and goes, hats off to you, boys. You got me prepared.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Nice.
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a dart stroke. Oh, he's got the submission locked in now. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
The Korean Superboy gets back up here. Right, early round one action here, and the wrestler immediately is able to get the clinch. Seems to be a means to an end, though. He's going to try to take this fight.
Absolutely, Johnny. He wants to wear on the arms. He understands how powerful his boxer is. So by grabbing him, squeezing him, making him squeeze, it starts to build the lactic acid. The arms start to blow up, and you start to get a little fatigued. That's what this wrestler's trying to do to slow this boxing guy down. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nichols right back to the full mount here.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Getting him out here.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Don't stay flat on your back. Get on your head. Let's go.
This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Nickel. And now he's got the back. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Nichols in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nickel. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Don't be a standing still.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Don't let him go to the mouth.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Nickel. All right, close guard now. Nichols in half guard now. Side control now.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so he can get pressure.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Outstanding back and forth first round.
Okay, that was a good round. I need you to stay a little tighter on the ground with him, though. This guy is very tricky with his submission.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. You don't want to hang out fighting off your back too long, but it certainly didn't look like a fish out of water, moving very well defensively to avoid some of those ground strikes.
Oh, yeah, he did a good job. What he did was move on the bottom, so his opponent had to focus more on following his hips as opposed to throwing his punches. And it showed in the little damage that he took on the bottom. And eventually, now as we start the next round, it may discourage his opponent from even chasing takedowns because eventually he'll just get stood up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nickel.
Oh, my goodness, he might have it.
Oh, he's out! Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. I mean, mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
And very effective with the ground and pound. He's having his way with him here. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Doubling up on the jab. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, misses with the jab.
Nice double change.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, nice strike landed there by the Korean Super Bowl.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Beautiful right hand over the top.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Under 2 minutes to go in round two. Oh, big left hook there. Strike lands clean. Another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing shots.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body. His face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Nickel.
Oh, nice.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, he's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, he escaped!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get... All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Under 20 seconds now to go. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Final seconds. All right, that's the end of round number two.
All right, take a seat. Listen, dude, you're losing this fight. You need to wake up. Let's go out there and let's make this a fight. Let's get in that guy's face. Let's be aggressive.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's really paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round.
In the half guard, now he's going full mount.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
massive shot from the top.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Takes his back now. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Not much behind the takedown offering there. Oh, big head kick there. Short uppercut in the clinch by Nickel.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, there's a trick to get the takedown. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Jump on his back.
Change of the position. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Nichols back in full mount.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
He passes the half.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Choi's in half guard. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Hook to the head there by Nickel. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job following the game plan.
15 seconds. Straight right is there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Okay, his hands are starting to drop, and he's getting tired.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, Johnny. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Takedown defense holds up. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Choi. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well-placed kick there by the Korean Superboy. Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Yes, the single collar time. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. And he comes through with a big knee. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Oh, that's a big knee. Oh, slams him down with conviction, man. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Both guys appear to land there. Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position.
Choi gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Oh!
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Getting him out here.
Choi's in half guard. All right, side control now.
Great ground and pound by this man.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Choi's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nichols back in side control. Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Keep your hands up.
Scramble, scramble. Don't allow him to hold you down. Don't allow him to hold you down. Get off.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. He passes to half guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Choi's in half guard. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestle stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. but it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Nice job by him defensively there. Straight punch is true. Choi gets stunned there by that stiff jab. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Nice jab there by Choi. Oh, rips the body shot there. Immediately gets the underhook. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish this fight.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful though, he's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Bo Nickel going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, beautiful jab there by the Korean Superboy. Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your double leg takedown attempt here? And that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Nice sprawl there as he stuffs another takedown. So that was a big priority coming in, and the takedown defense has absolutely held up tonight.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job of understanding the threat of the takedown. He's recognized it, he's defended it before it's even gotten started.
Nichols got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Double jab there by the Korean Superboy.
Beat him to the punch.
Straight punch. Takedown defense holds up. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. Johnny, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now. Oh.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Duho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he can take it. But tonight the celebration is on, undeniably. A huge step in the right direction.